How's it going, guys? Welcome back to TheBlueShifting and welcome back to Muv-Luv Monday, or in this case Tuesday, because I'm sorry. I went to a wedding this weekend. It was really fun. Went across the country and back. However, when I came back that night, I literally got in super late. I'd been flying all day. I really wanted to see my family, and I was tired. I just went to bed. What can I say? So, I'm recording now, and we'll publish this on Tuesday, and then following we'll be right back on our normal schedule. So thank you for your patience, and yeah, I mean, I was able to actually update you now, because I have, I can do the community, posts now, so hopefully you guys found that at least, informative, which is really something I've been kind of wishing for anyway. Whenever I have a disruption in my schedule, it's really nice to be able to message the whole channel, not just everyone on Discord. I also think it's interesting, I follow some, what do you call them? Reddit pages dedicated to smaller YouTubers, and we were chatting, and some people were talking about whether or not they unlock the community tab to be able to send those messages. And there's channels that are much bigger, 4 or 5, even 30 times bigger than my channel right now, who still haven't received the ability to use that yet. I don't know why I got mine so early, but I'm grateful. But yeah, so real quick, out of curiosity, did you guys see those messages? Were they helpful to you? Do you think there's a more effective way for me to communicate with you? Just let me know. But anyway, let's jump right back in. So, okay, it's been a while, and I've had a lot going on, but we're going to be doing a simulation of fighting the beta specifically, if I remember correctly. So, but it looks like it's going to be true simulation, not even well, I guess it makes sense that it'd be hard to simulate in the real world without fighting real beta. But yeah, so we're going to go in there. We're probably going to see some of our new allies in action. And hopefully we mesh with pretty well. And then hopefully after that we should be seeing a Sumika. So we'll be able to get more into that conversation. Oh, and by the way, I wanted to bring up a comment from last episode, as always. This one's from Luke Chastain, who says, "This episode really makes me appreciate the expanded universe stuff out there. If you're interested in seeing the different generations of TSF in action and how they were developed and some of the Alaska-Russian history, here it comes again. Schwarzmarken and Total Eclipse can offer some really interesting insights." I don't know. I know I can watch Total Eclipse on Crunchyroll. Schwarzmarken, I have no idea where to find. It's kind of staggering how internally consistent the whole universe is. Huge props to the writers, as always. Yeah, that's something, when you find people who are really passionate about what they create, oftentimes they could tell you everything that you could possibly want to know and probably would never ever get really brought up in the story. So yeah, props to the writers, just like you said. Alright, let's jump right in. Alright, so, you know the primary purpose which TSS are developed, Sakaki?
戦術機は市街地や山
Nice to
岳
see the
部
girls again.
特にハイブ内における三次元的な戦闘主眼に開発されました。
そうだ。我ら戦術機乗りに課せられている最終的任務はハイブ内への突入とその制圧にある。今日からの実習は通常の作戦領域に比べ有機的連携の必要度が高いハイブ内での戦闘に備えるためのものだ。
So, they managed to penetrate into a hive before, right? So what actually happens if you shut down the generator? Do the beta flee? Do they shut down Phantom Menace style? Do they just keep fighting and we have to continually purge the hive, regardless of taking the control room?
本日の協定科目における主な目的は、第一に部隊の各人が互いの癖を事前に知ること。
Sounds good.
第二に新人どもが後日搬入される実戦機の機体特性になれること。
Ooh, that sounds fun.
第三に通常行われている突入作戦の実態を新人どもが知ること。
So we're all
以上
gonna
の3点である。
So we're all gonna die.
我が部隊に課せられる最終任務では、複数回以上の背部突入が要求されることになる。
Multiple hives?
A01 部隊に属する我々がこのご時世にあって目が飛び出るような贅沢や自由を許されていることを忘れるな。
And for such, we have to throw our lives away much more effectively.
背部を一つ潰したぐらいでいちいち死なれては割に合わないぞ。この地球に存在する背部をすべて叩き潰すまではシェードを吐きながらでも働いてもらう。覚悟しろ。
I hope so.
はい。
Ma'am.
対シミュレーター前期起動完了しました。
It's interesting seeing you again.
よし。 暴力03を準備しろ。
了解。暴力03を準備します。
鈴宮の準備が終わったら全員登場して実習開始だ。何か質問は？
Probably not. Captain, are we all doing this at the same time? In a previous timeline, we could only use 2 of them at a time.
そうか。貴様は特殊任務を継続中で、正規配属後のシミュレーター実習自体が初めてだったな。
Correct.
A 氏1人につき、教官をはじめとする3名の補佐が必要なのは、訓練協定までの話だ。
Ah.
実戦部隊のシミュレーター実習は、手取り足取り丁寧に指導することが目的ではない。
Nice.
教材は実戦を想定したオートプログラムで原則部隊行動。つまり、1人死んでも協定は先に進む。
Hope we don't die too quick. Gotcha. That's totally different from what I'm used to.
我々は実戦部隊だ。しかも困難な任務を課せられる特殊任務部隊だ。知っての通り、ベータとの戦いでは、各 A 氏に高度な判断力と臨機応変な対応能力が求められる。
Right. Right. I'm a little worried about all of us. Like, are we gonna be okay?
それを可能にするにはまず、部隊の A 氏全員がお互いに癖や傾向などを把握しておかなければならない。
Right.
そのためには、全部隊揃って訓練をする必要がある。
Sorry, excuse me.
特殊任務中の貴様であっても、この実習に参加する時間が割かれている大きな理由はただ一つ。一度もハイブ内戦闘を想定した訓練に参加していない者が、部隊内に存在することこそが、我々の安全を脅かすからだ。
Well, fetch, man. You put it like that. Maybe we should hit the training every once in a while. Makes sense. Turning the 00 unit. Tuning the 00 unit may be my top priority, but still going to be A01's job to back her up. I'm guessing we're going to have to accompany Sumika during her practical assessment. I shouldn't be wasting my time thinking about Christmas presents. Because that means they're probably going to grade us some performance, too. If I can't work well with my teammates, we're going to be in deep crap. I was wondering when they pulled me away from tuning her for this, even our tight schedules, but now I know. Yoko-sensei told me that since I'm the one with the most intel, I'm going to have to be the one to make snap decisions and keep Sumika safe. But determination can't compensate for inexperience. Ooh. I like that. That's a good... That makes for a quote wall. Determination can't compensate for inexperience. No matter how strong my convictions are, or even how great my piloting skills are, there are some fights you just can't win alone, and I've learned that the hard way.
敵を知り、己を知らば百戦危うからず。今から約2500年前、中国の春秋時代の兵法家、孫武が記したとされる孫子の兵法にある言葉だ。
Ooh. 2500 years ago. Dang, that's pretty ancient.
だからといってバカにしたものではない。人間相手の戦争を前提に考えられた兵法の中で、ベータとの戦いにも通用する貴重な例だぞ。
I really need to read that book. Like, it's kind of one of those ones I think it's like kind of like The Prince. Like, I think everyone needs to read The Prince, and I think everyone probably should read that. Yeah, for sure.
ベータを知る前にまず人類の力を、そして自分の命を預ける戦友と己自身を知るところから始めるんだ。いいな。
Right. Yes, ma'am.
隊員、準備完了しました。
Aw, it's kind of sad not seeing her smile.
よし。いつでも始められるようにしておけ。
了解。
さて、今回の実習。理想を言えば、ハイブ内環境を再現した演習場で実機訓練を行うべきだが、そんなものはこの地球上に存在しない。
Right. Makes sense. Well, Yokohama base is Yokohama hive is still technically functional. They're pretty much gutted all the insides to make this base.
この実習で使われる教材は、実際の突入作戦によって得られたデータをもとに作成されている。
So it'll be just like the real thing. Well, there'd be no point if it wasn't.
この教材を我々は
We're all gonna die.
敬意を込めてボールクデータと呼んでいる。それは
Volk data? Volk. I mean, it almost sounds Russian there.
このデータが23年前の東ヨーロッパ大反攻作戦の際、人類史上初めてベータハイブに突入した戦闘部隊によって収集されたからだ。
Ooh.
東ヨーロッパの大反攻、パレオロゴス作戦でワルシャー条約軍と NATO 連合軍が約2ヶ月の激戦の後、最大の目的であるミンスクハイブに到達した。
Okay.
全ヨーロッパ連合軍を陽動に ハイブ突入に成功したのがソビエト陸軍第43戦術機構師団ボール。
So I see. So Volk was the name of the regiment.
当時の突入部隊の編成は F4 装備の27個小隊に加え、戦闘車両240両、機械化歩兵500名、
That's a
歩兵1800
huge.
名。
That's a huge contingent for an infiltration team. Wait, foot soldiers? Oh, are the tanks not enough? They sent infantry soldiers down into a hive?
生還できたのは記録を持ち帰った兵士14名のみ。
Oh my gosh. Of course it was just their first pilots. You don't stand a chance of surviving a hive infiltration outside of TSF, and even then the odds are stacked against you.
F4 のエレメントが30分ごとに最新データを持ってハイブを脱出する手はずだった。
Wow. So 2 TSFs left every half hour. There were only 14 survivors. That means it only had lasted 3.5 hours.
彼らは現在の我々よりもはるかに劣る装備と機体でスタブの貴重なデータを持ち帰るという全人類に貢献する大偉業を成したんだ。
Yeah, that's right. Huh. And they didn't even have any sort of self-destruct equipment back then either.
これらソビエト軍軍人によって示された勇気を我々は忘れてはならない。勇気は一特定国民の所有物でも伝統でもないのだからな。
Amen. Yeah, I'm sure the European forces in charge of the diversion had a ton of casualties too.
現在貴様たちが実際にハイブに突入することなくシミュレーターで訓練できるのはボールク連隊将兵の英雄的挺身の結果なんだ。
Man, it really makes you appreciate it, huh?
協定が進めばいずれ横浜ハイブ攻略時の教材にも触れるだろう。だがそれも彼らの自己犠牲なくして成功し得なかったんだ。
Nice.
我々英士はボールクの名を決して忘れてはならない。
They're like our predecessors. Man.
栄誉あるボールク連隊の名を貴様たちの心に刻め。
Volk Regiment forever.
はい
Man.
栄誉あるボールク連隊への感謝と敬意を忘れるな。
Man.
栄誉あるボールク連隊の勇気を忘れるな。
Man.
よし、全員登場。
了解
Roger. Kyokai. Such a cool word.
鈴宮、ハイブの内部構造略図を表示しろ。
Oh, wow.
了解。ボールクデータには中階層までのデータしか存在しなかったので、それ以下の階層については横浜ハイブの構造を参照している。
Makes sense?
本実習の作戦目的はハイブ最深部にある反応炉を可及的速やかに破壊することだ。
Alright, let's do this.
ミンスクと横浜でのハイブ内におけるベータ出現率の統計と傾向段数及び平坦の限界を考慮すれば戦闘継続限界はおよそ90分。
90 minutes is nothing for how far we have to go. We pretty much have to be sprinting the whole way.
出現するベータをいちいち相手にしていたらあっという間に丸腰になるぞ。
Hold equipment or no, all those troops in the Munskai have only lasted 3.5 hours. Only 14 people made it out alive. And you expect us to make it to the reactor and destroy it in less than half the time? In that case, the captain's right. It's all going to come down to quick thinking and on-the-spot decision-making as to which targets to destroy and which to evade. In that context, the XM3 should be a really powerful asset, given Sensei wasn't just going along with my idea on a whim after all.
最深部に到達した際は各機に装備されている S11 を持って反応炉を破壊せよ。
We're supposed to use our self-destruct device on it. What if the beta corner you on the way out? Are we just supposed to jump and take solace in? Are we just supposed to take solace in the knowledge that they'll get caught in the blast too? I mean, I know the survival is not the top priority during infiltration missions, but if we're supposed to capture several hive in a row, well.
さっきも言ったが簡単に死ぬことは許さん。だが唯一貴様たちが死ぬことを許される場所がここだ。
Makes sense.
よく覚えておけ。
And he's got to remember that this mission probably would most likely get passed on to the people who come after us.
一番奥だし静かでいいわね。ゆっくり眠れそう。
Sure.
どのハイブも入り口あたりはとっくに満員でしょうからね。
True enough, most infiltration efforts never go too far past the entrance. And I'm guessing that after the Minsk operation, the beta probably reworked their defensive strategies. Maybe we really couldn't have taken the Yokohama Hive without the G-bomb.
早瀬、そういう軽口は 中階層を突破してからにするんだな。
あ、じゃあ。
So I'm guessing this is not the first time they've run the simulation, and she's never made it past the middle. So even the Valkyries haven't made it past the middle strata, huh?
今回の実習から XM3 搭載機の起動が再現可能となっている。前の結果を下回ったら基礎訓練から鍛え直してやるから覚悟しろよ。
了解。
Captain, how much better is our equipment compared to what they had in Minsk?
一概に比較はできないが、スペック上であればボールク連隊の戦力を我が中隊は軽く上回っている。
Gotcha.
例えば F4 の性能も最新のブロック214型1機で当時の2個小隊と互角に戦えるはずだ。
Wow.
OS を XM3 に換装したタイプであればそれ以上の結果になるだろう。ただしそれは数値上の比較に過ぎない。A 氏の連度が低ければ宝の持ち腐れになることは先日の惨状を見ても明らかだ。
Right. She's right. Specs aren't always the deciding factor. The fact that Captain Sagiri is able to take out a freaking raptor just a Shiranui is proof of that. Not that the Shiranui is bad specs per se, but that F-22 was a total beast in comparison, and I'm sure that Major Vulcan must have been a pretty accomplished pilot himself. The fact that Captain Sagiri managed to beat the Major despite the disadvantage speaks volumes about his skill as a surface pilot. He definitely knew how to get 110% out of his Shiranui, that's for sure.
補足になるが、今回は地上における陽動と支援は 100% 機能している前提で行う。当然今後、条件はシビアになっていくから、そのつもりでな。
Right, makes sense. Understood.
また、今回は各人の能力を見るために、詳細なプランは事前に指示しない。
Gotcha.
各自、与えられる情報とすべての状況から判断し、臨機応変にやれ。
Alright, predictions. I think, if it depends on who exactly, like if we're fighting with everybody, but I'm guessing class rep's going to get caught up fighting because I feel like she, not this is bad, but I feel like she's driven by fear as like a person. She fears the unknown, she fears making mistakes, and so she overcompensates by overplanning. And so I think she's going to end up having an issue down here, especially with how we don't have a structure. I think Yamane is going to be good at first, but she's going to get caught up and distracted by killing too many enemies and start running out of ammo and having issues. I bet you Maya is going to be the one that's going to end up getting the furthest. Probably even more than Takaru. Not sure about anyone else. I feel sorry for Tama though. Tama's biggest strength is sniping, and you can't snipe in these tunnels. Not really.
You okay?
Okay. Oh, look at us. Look at all of us. Aww, it's our little club. Ooh, I like this. I know. Oh my gosh, they're all so great.
部隊編成を確認する。ストームヴァンガードは B 小隊。早瀬以下、白金、三剣、綾峰。
Gotcha. So we're going, so Hayase, so we're with Best Girl from freaking Memories. Not that that's hard to find. So it's gonna be, and then us with Maya and Yamane.
了解。
Understood.
ライトウィングは A 小隊。私と榊、玉瀬、鎧。
Good luck, girls.
了解。
レフトウィングは C 小隊。宗像以下、風間、鈴宮、柏木。
I don't know any of them. Kazuma.
了解。
Right.
戦域管制は鈴宮注意。コールはバルキリーマム。
Valkyrie Mum.
バルキリーマムより中隊各機。作戦開始まで360秒。兵装及び機体のチェックを開始せよ。
Right.
今回は標準的な突入戦兵装が選択されている。兵装。
了解。
Copy that. Let's see here. I've got Type 87 assault cannon on the right, Type 92 shield on the left. 4 extra clips for 36 ammo, 2 for the 120mm. I've got 2 melee blades, plus 2 knives for CQC. Yep, pretty standard equipment for the Storm Vanguard. And then Hayase, Maya, and Yamane, and me. It's as plain as day the captain is expecting from B fight. Suzumiya would kill to be in my shoes right now, I bet. Let's see. The wing fighters have one TSF with a Type 92 guided missile launcher, one with 4 assault cannons, and another equipped with support assault cannons. The leaders are equipped similarly with us in the Vanguard.
現在の小隊編成はあくまでデータのみを参考に決めた暫定的なものだ。今回の実習中にも何度か入れ替えて適性を見ていく。
Nice.
だが部隊の全員が全てのポジションを水準以上にこなせることが最終目標であることに変わりはない。
So do the best
そ
with
の
what
辺
you
をよく
have.
肝に銘じておけ。
Understood.
白金は三剣と組め。基本は他部隊との連携だが、後方部隊の支援ばかり当てにするな。常に自分たちだけで切り開いていくことを念頭に行動しろ。
Gotcha. Understood.
いいか、後方に位置する機体が前に出た機体を常にバックアップするんだ。
Trust in them, and don't worry about the back 180 degrees. Focus on the front. Yes.
あやみねは私と組め。了解。バルキリーマミよりバルキリー1、作戦開始5秒前。
バルキリー1了解。全機起動。敵を殲滅しつつ前進せよ。
Right. Let's do this.
B 小隊は進路を切り開く。体型はアローヘッド1。ベータと接触しても3回するなよ。立ち止まるな。常に動き続けるんだ。
Right.
了解。
Copy that. Whew. Are we 0-0? Dang, why am I so on edge right now? It's not like I can actually die in here. Maybe it's just because I haven't piloted for a while? Or maybe. No, if it was that badly traumatized by it, I wouldn't even be sitting here right now. The cool, the cucumber. I even forced myself to undergo hypnotherapy again. No way this is gonna get to me. I don't know, man.
バルキリーマミより中隊各機。大隊規模のベータ軍接近中。1時の方向、距離4500。
Right. They're coming.
バルキリー8、バンデットインレンジ。ドリフトから顔を出すタイミングで戦闘のデカブツを狙え。無駄弾を使うなよ。
Oh my gosh.
バルキリー8、了解。
I won't back down now.
バルキリーマミより中隊各機。中隊規模のベータ軍接近中。10時の方向、距離。
バルキリー1より前期に次ぐ。H48 のシャフトから B7 のホールに抜ける。ミサイル攻撃を合図にブーストジャンプ。以降、兵器使用自由。
Go. Copy that.
B 小隊続け。ストームヴァンガードの名を汚すんじゃないわよ。
Copy that.
バルキリー3よりブラストガード前期。攻撃開始。
バルキリー8、フォックス1。
Fox 1. That's standard. I don't know if that started US or not, but that's missile launch. Oh my gosh, I don't get to see any of it? Dang it! After everything that's happened, I was a little worried. I'd have a hard time getting in the cockpit again, but I'm glad to see it wasn't an issue. And it looks like my beta-related trauma is under control for now. My first experience with hypnotherapy left a horrible taste in my mouth, but it was definitely the right move to do it again. And I don't think I even would have had the nerve to go through with it if Captain hadn't forced me to. Glad she brought it up. Man, this world sure has developed a lot of sneaky tactics that compel people to fight. I suppose that's to be expected, and it's necessary. Now then, time to go ask Kasumi about that rabbit. I'm assuming she got the image from my memories, but on the off chance she read it from Sumika's mind, it would be the perfect gift idea. Well, look at you two getting along. Still doing the
指は
string.
下を通してください。あ、絡まりました。
Kasumi.
ごめんなさい。だけど、これしか知らないから。もう一度、最初からやりましょう。
Since Kasumi thinks of Sumika as an alter ego, if you ask me, I'd say it's more like the two halves of what used to be a single person. Kasumi has no real memories of her own, unless you count all the negative ones from her time as a test subject in a laboratory. Maybe the reason she's trying to teach Sumika to catch cradle is because it's the one happy memory she has to work from.
ここをこうして。はい、そうです。そしたら親指を通して。
Come on. Come on. Huh? Is she reacting to something?
そこは違う。え？
Huh? What? Huh? Hey, sweet, this is new. She's never reacted to Kasumi before. This has to be a good sign. I'm sorry. I may look kind of normal, but I just had to step out and take care of some stuff. I'm pretty wiped. I'm gonna finish up here, and then I'm gonna be gone, so... Oh man, there's been a lot later than I thought it should. But still, it's freaking amazing. She's like talking. And since when she showed an interest in Cat's Cradle. That's it. You're doing it great, Sumika. Sumika? What's wrong? You put your middle finger through the hole, then what? She's responding to me. She's not even freaking out. This is great. No more of what, Sumika? Sumika? What about training? Oh no. She's talking about the circus pilot training that Sensei is having her go through? This could be a touchy subject though, since it indirectly relates to the beta. I really don't want to risk another panic attack. I can't pass up this opportunity. Come on, Sumika. Cat's Cradle's way more fun than boring old training. Oh. No, Sumika. Your training is on a set schedule. You'll just have to be patient. Oh. No, this is just a game. It's not designed to kill anything. It's just for fun. What are you talking about? Playing around is better than killing those things? Sumika. What the hell, dude? She's responding to me, but it's all the same crap. Stop it, Sumika. Sumika! Yeah, I know. I got carried away. I know we can't rush this, really, I do. But I can't just stand to see her this way. No, look, I'm right here. See? Come on, Sumika. Don't do this. Another panic attack. I'm sorry, Sumika. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be okay. Just calm down. Everything's gonna be okay. Looks like way too early for that. See? No one's gonna hurt you. Not while I'm around. It's gonna be alright. There's nothing to be afraid of. I'm right here, beside you. I won't let anything scary happen to you ever again. It's a dangerous promise to make, man. Huh? Wait, is she actually talking to me? What do you mean, Sumika? I'm right here. Oh no. Sumika! Sumika! Is there nothing I can do for you? Do I just have to hold you like this until it subsides? Is that the only way I can help? Please, Sumika, tell me. won't. Nobody's gonna hurt you. Sumika, please, I'm begging you. Snap out of it, Sumika. Wait, what am I supposed to do? Sumika, please come back to us. Sumika. When I saw her start reacting to you, I got my hopes up. Figured it might be a good opportunity to make some progress.
急いじゃダメです。
I know, but still makes me wonder. Maybe I'm going about this all wrong. Can't help but feel like I'm the main reason she keeps losing it. The more I talk to her, the worse these panic attacks get. Dang it.
信じてください。
Yeah, I won't.
はい。
Thanks. Still though, after how violently she reacted today, I have to wonder if it's a good idea for her to get a Christmas present at all. I mean, if she can connect something to a harmless as a catch cradle to the beta, why would a Christmas present be any different?
喜びますよ。きっと。
I hope so. I really do. You think?
スミカさん、喜びます。
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask Kasumi about Mr. Bun. I totally spaced.
ウサさんですか？
Oh, right. So, did you get him as a present from someone, or?
いいえ、私がスミカさんのために作りました。
Oh yeah? I had a feeling you might have. But then why did you keep it for yourself?
それは、私が下手だから。
Aww. What do you mean?
何度やっても、元のイメージには似なくて。スミカさんの思い出、壊したくないから、自分で持ってます。
Gotcha. That explains that. So you did get the image from Mr. Bun from her after all.
そうですけど、よくわかりません。
Huh? What's that?
あなたの中に見える、もう一人の私。
Uh-oh. Oh! Well, that's just my memories of you from a previous timeline.
知ってます。でも、私はウサさんが大好きです。
Yeah, you sure do.
でも、あなたの中に見えるもう一人の私は、ウサさんを持っていない。
Huh. What do you mean?
考えすぎなんだと思います。だけど、私は本当にそれがスミカさんの思い出なのかはわかりません。
Huh. I see. But you did start making him before you even read my mind, right?
はい。
Okay then, that's good enough for me. In that case, I can at least be sure Sumika has some sort of memory about rabbits. I don't remember Kasumi having Mr. Bun in the previous timeline either, but that might just have been because we never shared a room.
そうかもしれません。ごめんなさい。はっきりしなくて。
Nah, I don't apologize. It's not your... Oh.
あら、まだいたの？
Sensei, so, how's Sumika's progress looking?
いい傾向だとは言っても、さすがに日に何度もこれじゃ、量子伝導脳に負荷がかかりすぎるわね。
Right. Huh? What do you mean? Several times a day?
朝から数えて、今ので5回目の発作なのよ。
What? They have one I'm not here. So her reacting to Kasumi earlier wasn't totally out of the blue then.
そうよ。確実に変化している証拠ね。今のところ、あんたはちゃんと結果を積み重ねているわ。
Yeah. I don't really feel that way. Personally, I'm not convinced I'm actually helping Sumika at all. Oh, there goes my traitorous right hand again. If anything, it just seems to be making her more and more unstable.
バイタルデータの統計と00ユニット。失礼。彼女の発言を見る限り、その逆よ。
Speech patterns?
ベータに対する憎悪以外の言葉を口にするのは、あんたがいる時だけよ。あんたがいなかった4回の発作では、ベータへの憎悪だけなの。操縦訓練をすると、ピタッと収まるけど。
Oh, wow. She did mention wanting to train when she started to freak out. It's probably therapeutic for her in a sense.
とにかく、あんたに任せてからは、日々目覚ましい進展があるわ。この調子でやってちょうだい。
Understood.
今日はもうこのまま休止状態。ごめんなさい。寝かせるから上がっていいわよ。
You really don't need to rephrase everything like that. Just because I'm treating her like a human being doesn't mean you have to.
そう？これでも気を使ってるつもりなんだけど。
As long as you let me treat her like she's real Sumika, that's good enough for me.
白がね。分かってるとは思うけど、あれは00ユニットなのよ。
Well, yeah. Yes, I'm aware.
私は自分に都合がいい結果さえ出れば、それで構わないけど。
Look, I can't pretend I don't have feelings for her, but I'm not going to let that get in the way of the mission before. Don't worry.
そう。余計なことだったわね。
It's fine. After the way I behaved, it makes sense you'd have your doubts. So I can regain her trust is to keep producing results. So I can't blame her for doubting me. After all, she's only skeptical because I gave her good reason to be.
じゃあ、また明日ね。
Oh, hang on a sec.
何？
There's something I want to ask you about, actually.
ヤシロのリーディング報告書ならまだだけど。
No, not that. I was wondering if you could help me get my hands on a particular kind of toy.
おもちゃみたいなもの？
Well, I was kind of thinking of giving Sumika a Christmas present. Wonder if she'll let us do that.
なるほど。ヤシロでもソースの特定はできないか。
But since Kasumi didn't read the image from me, that means it has to be from Sumika. Since Kasumi shares Sumika's memories and tastes, the fact that she's so smitten with that stuffed animal says a lot.
なるほど。
I think giving Sumika a replacement Santa rabbit might evoke some kind of fond memory that she's originally associated with it. I feel like that might be just what's needed to break through all this sadness and hatred, and to get her to start feeling a positive emotion again.
あんたの言いたいことは理解できた。やってみる価値はあるわね。
Ideally, I'd want to give it to her on Christmas, but that wouldn't leave any time to recap the benefits prior to the practical assessment, so I think it'll be fine to give it to her beforehand.
まあ、それでも十分効果はあるでしょうけど、問題は別にあるわね。
And what's that?
ヤシロが言ってたことが、実は意外に大きいんじゃないかって思うのよ。
What do you mean?
さっき話してたわよね。鏡スミカの思い出を壊すから、似なかったぬいぐるみは自分で持ってるって。
Right. Yeah.
鏡スミカと記憶や思考を共有しているヤシロがそう言ってるのよ。既製品で、しかもアメリカのセンスで作られたものが、そのイメージと一致すると思う？
Oh, good point.
だとしたら、あんたが作るしかない。
Oh man. You can't expect me to make a rabbit keychain by hand?
そう。あんたが自分で思いを込めて作ったものなら、イメージのギャップはクリアできるはずよ。
Still, I don't even remember exactly what it looked like. Wait, I can just get Kasumi to show me, huh?
それにね、00ユニットはそのプレゼントを受け取ったとき、あんたをリーディングするでしょうね。
I keep forgetting that she can do the mind reading too. Right, Sumika has that ability too, I forgot.
白金が持っているそのプレゼントに関する記憶をあんたが関連づけてる限り読み取る。
Huh?
だから人に用意してもらったとかじゃなく、あんたが心を込めて一生懸命作ったという記憶も一緒に渡すことになる。
Good point. Gotcha. Yeah, that does sound like a good idea.
材料だけはこっちで用意するわ。必要なものを言ってちょうだい。
No, I think I'll try and find them myself. It'll probably be more meaningful that way. I'll just need your help getting the more specific stuff like clasp and whatnot.
わかったわ。
Alright, we're gonna forge ourselves a present. Alright, we made it to a point where I feel like we can finally move forward. And we're playing happy music for probably the first time in like 10 parts. So yay, we're probably gonna have some fun today. Anyway, thank you guys so much for being here. We didn't get to see anything in the simulation, unfortunately, but it had some promising starts. I imagine they're withholding like the true like terror of the beta until the real thing, so that's gonna be fun. But yeah, sorry I'm so tired. Like I said, it's been a long kind of crazy day, but we're back in the swing of things. Should be right back to what we're used to, and just things going smoothly once again. So thank you so much for your patience. Thank you so much for spending your time with me, and hopefully you enjoyed this episode as much as I did. Sumika, come on, we really need you to pay attention here. I need you to feel like can reach an understanding. But the problem that we got here is that she absolutely is so fond of Takaru, but inside of her, in the moments of desperation and fear and pain and panic of the whole experience, she has an underlying blame of Takaru that he, by dying or whatnot, abandoned her to her fate, and that she has some anger towards him. Probably not enough that she would kill him. I kind of think she's probably going to punch us at some point, though. That wouldn't surprise me. But hey, I would consider that a great step towards recovery. So, let's hope for the best. Anyway, thank you guys so much for being here today. Thank you so much for joining us. Remember to check out the Discord channel in the description down below if you want to come and have conversations with us, especially if you want to talk about the spoilery stuff, the stuff that's coming, and anticipation for the next episode. You can talk with some of the other guys around or gals around about it. And ultimately, it's also a good place to catch me if you want to ask a question or recommend a visual novel. Great place to check out. But regardless, until the next video you're watching me, whatever you see me in next, I'll see you there.